Deep in the south coast of Cornwall is the thriving resort of Loo. Perched high on a hill above the town, overlooking the sea beyond, is the Fieldhead and the kingdom of Julian Peck.
Good afternoon, Fieldhead. Another day in the life of a hotelier. On and on and on we go. Oh! My special plants are money plants. Not being very successful, are you?
A 16-bedroom hotel with sea view balconies, restaurant and swimming pool.
It's a traditional hotel, a country house hotel by the sea. You could be in Mexico or the Dominican Republic, and it's identical. To me, this is, whoa!
A location with some special memories for the returning hotel inspector.
I'm really happy to be back in Cornwall, which I love so much, and it's lovely to be back in Loo. Last time I was here, I was working at the Fieldhead with Julian and Jill Peck, and I found the experience challenging, let's put it that way.
I hate complaints. I can't really deal with them.
Because Julian's always right.
Huh?
Because you're always right.
Hate to say it, but I do find that I am right.
Julian can be incredibly charming, but he also drove me nuts. He had a rather old-fashioned approach to customer service, which actually, on its own, I wouldn't have minded.
When guests come in for dinner, we pull the chair out. People don't appreciate the services that we offer.
And he really cared about his guests, but the combination of that and the style of the hotel was a disastrous one. I mean, you felt like you were stuck in some 1950s sitcom.
How's that? How's that?
Everything about the Fieldhead was stuck in the past. Julian was stuck in the past. I couldn't imagine how he'd managed to stay afloat so long in this incredibly competitive environment with such a dated offering.
I think it was last November, the entire month, 5 rooms out of 496. With those figures, it's pathetic.
I think the thing that most affected me there was Jill, his long-suffering wife, who was stuck making these impossible a la carte dinners every night.
1 salad, 1 brie, 1 cod, 1 chicken. I change the menu every day. I don't enjoy doing breakfasts, I'd rather not. You know, I've had moments where I've just like, can't cope, burst into tears or something, didn't I, when I first started?
Did you? Yeah?
Wouldn't notice.
It didn't take long for me to realise that Jill and Julian were really working very hard, but they were basically a breaking point.
Oh. It's not making us happy like it was. No.
I'd rather be at home putting the children to bed. But instead, you know, I'm here, cooking.
I had a glittering career. Worked at Brown's as a waiter and the Dorchester. Who hasn't heard of the Dorchester? From such a fantastic career, who wants to end your life on a failure?
So, 18 months ago, with the business in the balance, the hotel inspector agreed to head to Cornwall.
On paper, I would say that Loo seems rather a promising place to have an accommodation business. The fact that so many people have come into Cornwall and have set up ventures that are doing really well suggests to me that there is money to be made here. So I'm going to be interested to see what I'm coming to.
My special occasion shirt. I'm the manager. Oh, yeah, she'll be nervous. Oh, she's going to be scared stiff of meeting me. Come on, Alex. Hey, she's going to come in, right? Oh, hi, Julian. Nice to meet you. Alex, good afternoon. Welcome and hello.
Hello.
Good afternoon.
Very nice to meet you, Julian.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
Good
you very
afternoon.
much. I'm thrilled to be here.
Julian sells his rooms on a per-person, per-night basis, and he's booked Alex into a standard sea view, priced at £95 for single occupancy.
Enjoy your stay.
Thank you, I will.
Anything you need, let us know.
Thank you very much, Julian.
Thank you, Alex. Bye.
But it's not just the wardrobe that's failing to hit the right note.
The kind of space management in here needs handling. What would you do with your suitcase? Where would you put it?
In our opinion, the decor is greatly improved from what it was.
Having settled into her own room, Alex wants to take a look at some of the others.
Wow. I have no idea who has made this terrible crime against good taste. This bedspread with this wallpaper. Why on earth would anyone have done this?
We've done all the decorating not that long ago.
This is a nice 70s touch. I haven't seen this in a while.
I think that she will say, you're doing a darn good job.
Words fail me. But I don't think the way they've hung the pictures is forgivable in this lifetime. Has the world gone mad?
And if she doesn't, she'll be the only guest we ever have that doesn't say that. I think we do everything really right and well.
No wonder his bookings are down. For that money, you can stay in lots of nice places now in Cornwall, and this just isn't good enough.
Can the hotel inspector drag the fieldhead into the 21st century?
Couldn't you do a table setting with a mat?
There's no top with no
But
cloth.
no tablecloth. All right.
Maybe he needs a short, sharp shock.
"18 months ago, Alex Polizzi was in the Cornish coastal town of Loo, inspecting a hotel business going down the pan.
Where are we going wrong?
Veteran hotelier Julian Peck couldn't understand why the business was in decline.
I'm not aware that we do anything substandard or badly.
Right.
While wife Jill was exhausted with the day-to-day grind of hospitality.
I am. To get to a point that I just want to go to sleep for a week. But as my husband always says, you've got all winter to rest, all winter to sleep.
After dissecting the hotel's decidedly dated decor,
Good Lord. I do not see what the monkey with the suitcase has to do with anything. All this looks like an old people's home.
Alex believes the fieldhead's furnishings are a symbol of an old-fashioned approach.
I do not think they have their finger on the pulse of the modern traveller. But these are the facts and they must be faced.
After spending the night, Alex has woken up to a strange note on the breakfast menu.
The Fieldhead restaurant. This is for breakfast in your room. Toast is not an option. I have never seen that before. Why? Why is toast not an option? What have they got against toast? Poor old toast.
Ta-da! He has arrived.
Alex heads downstairs in search of toast.
Huge choice. Yeah.
We have the full English, scrambled eggs on toast, poached eggs.
Boiled eggs, Dartmouth smokehouse kippers, locally smoked haddock, plain or cheese omelette, smoked salmon, scrambled eggs or eggs Benedict.
There's a steak on the menu. Basically anything they want, really.
I think this could possibly be simplified a bit. I'm relieved to see toast as an option in the restaurant, seeing as it isn't downstairs. Thank you, darling.
You're very welcome. Oh, I'll get you some clean
No, it's
spanners.
fine. No, it's fine, it's fine. As a matter of interest, why
Yes.
is toast not an option in the bedrooms?
Sorry?
Why is toast not allowed in the bedrooms?
It's not. The balcony breakfast is served on a slightly smaller tray.
Right,
And juices go there,
yes.
spanners go there,
Spanners?
knives and forks.
Oh, yes. Fine.
And then the main course has to go in the middle
Yes,
with cloches.
yes.
Oh, and buns. And once you get into toast, then we run out of space. Yep.
So you couldn't fit toast in the basket that you put the buns in?
But then you've got to do butter. You've got to do which
then-
confiture do you want?
And then the world would... Yes.
Exactly.
OK. So that's why. Thank you for the
Yeah.
answer.
Thank you. Well, and what happens if they want toast? Well, they can come down, have the buffet.
Julian clearly has a very personal sense of logic that's rather unique to him. Good Lord, this might be harder than I expected.
Finally fueled by toast, yet alarmed by the field head's king-sized menu, Alex wants to talk to the lady of the house and head chef, Jill.
Morning.
Good morning, Alex.
So how much do you have to do with how the menu is? Is it all you?
Yes.
And you change it every night?
Every day, every night I change for the next day's menu.
I think it's a really inefficient use of your time.
Right.
Tell me about your working day.
Starts over here, about 7:45. I'll do breakfast, then I'll go up to do the housekeeping, the rooms. Dinner starts at 6.
Darling, it's not much
No.
time for family life.
No, it's none.
I think that's not a good thing. I mean, I've got little ones myself. Oh, sorry. So that's obviously a sore point. I know, I didn't mean to
No.
upset you, I'm sorry. You'll make me cry.
No. I mean, the harshest thing was this year, Louise won Carnival Queen for the loo, and I couldn't go.
Oh no, darling, that's awful.
And I was like,
So I think that kind of work-life balancing has to be slightly readjusted. It must be agony for her over the whole summer. And the thing is that it's relentless. I found myself getting quite emotional about it because it's obviously really wounding to her. Julian's a bit of a tartar in the sense of it being his way or the highway. And maybe he needs a short, sharp shock. So my room was £95.
Yes,
Why are you doing it so per person, if you don't mind me asking? Which is quite...
because I've done it for years.
What I'm trying to get at is that was a way that lots of people used to do it back in the day.
Oh, okay.
That's and it's quite unusual now to find that done by per person. I've looked at your tariff card. It's a complicated way for people to understand what they would be paying for a room. What I'm trying to work out is how to drive more guests to
absolutely.
you. How people perceive you is going to be a part of that. So words are important.
Julian's elaborate tariff card is in desperate need of modernisation. And it isn't the only evidence of antiquated attitudes.
This is an amazing room with a lovely view, but you haven't really done it great service. It's a bit old-fashioned.
We've just bought all the flipping furniture.
I know, well,
within
that-
the last 18 months.
We need to tone it down a bit. Why do you have the Siamese dancers? You know, what does it add to this hotel in Loo in Cornwall?
Right.
Next in the firing line, the underused restaurant.
We need to think about ways again in here to make it look a bit less like your auntie's tea room. You know, sometimes you could just do mats. Couldn't you do a table setting with a mat?
no top with no
But
cloth.
no tablecloth. All right.
Don't tell anyone I said that.
No, better not.
No. Well, you can. I would have to say that I do not think that that is a completely unacceptable breakfast solution. And again, it just looks a little bit more modern. I find Julian really charming. But he's obviously, more than anything else, very, very keen on going on doing things exactly the way that he's done them for millennia.
I am slow to accept a change. Unfortunately, that's a bit sums me up.
He needs to attract new customers. A more elderly clientele who I've seen here at the moment are fantastic, but you need to replace them with a younger generation. Otherwise, soon this place won't have any customers at all.
No one wants to be old-fashioned. No one wants to go somewhere old-fashioned. Traditional, yeah.
Yeah, but what's the difference?
What's the difference? Nothing traditional about those arm covers.
Desperate to see some modernisation, Alex orders the Pecs to start the Fieldhead revolution. First task, declutter the hotel's more dated decor.
Don't look so frightened. How about these girls? $2.99. Still got the price on.
Despite Jill's gentle persuasion, Julian is struggling to let go of the past.
Julian?
Huh?
Can these go away with the decluttering?
No.
Why?
What's going to go here?
Nothing. You don't need anything there. We've got a nice stained glass window.
I don't know.
What about if we just lose that one?
No. No. No, no. No.
No?
No.
With Julian resistant to change, Alex decides to send the couple to her own country house hotel for a crash course in modern management.
I've suggested to Julian that he goes to Ensley to spend the day with my manager there, Adam.
Hello, morning. Welcome to Ensley.
Adam is really good at all the technical stuff that Julian is so useless at. I think it's a great opportunity. I hope he enjoys it and takes full advantage.
Ensley successfully combines contemporary with traditional. First, a look at one of their rooms.
We have some bits like this.
Let's have a look at the view, yes.
Yeah.
Stunning view, right across the Tamar.
But we look out to sea 20 miles.
Next, Julian gets a lesson in the language of marketing,
So Alex has asked me to discuss packages with you.
and Jill gets the chance to spend some time with the hotel's head chef.
Offering less
Yep.
means that you can give more.
Mulling over shorter menus that could help simplify her time-consuming kitchen.
I've done a proposal perhaps for a slightly less labour-intensive breakfast menu and the dinner menu.
Okay.
While Jill's embracing new ideas, Julian is refusing to budge on the thorny issue of the tariff card.
It's a wealth of information. I'm not quite sure where to look, if I'm honest, to try and find out. And you really have to study it properly. Could we make it simpler?
Yeah, I can just put a one night, a one tariff. Yeah, I can do that. Is it going to help me? I wish I could accept that, because I do it.
So, has the visit inspired Julian to embrace the modern world? And will it help Jill with her work-life balance?
Paul's suggestion for a night off was afternoon tea laid out with some optional champagne on one day a week, maybe. I don't know what you think about that.
Two outside the Fieldhead. I don't see an afternoon tea or a cream tea or a champagne tea replacing dinner.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
Can Alex make Julian see sense?
Kind of stubborn as a mule.
Who's stubborn as a mule? You are. I'm not.
Or will Julian stand firm in the dark age?
How's that? How's that?
I'm prepared to make one last stand. Alex Polizzi's last stand will be taken on the rate card.
When Hotel Inspector Alex Polizzi arrived in the Cornish town of Looe 18 months ago, she faced the challenge of breathing new life into the old-fashioned Fieldhead Hotel. Alex sent the Pecs to her own country house hotel for some inspiration in modern hospitality,
Offering less
Yep.
means that you can give more.
encouraging Jill to simplify her complicated menu.
Not having to change the menu every day is already a load off my mind. That little half an hour at the end of the evening is just so nice not to have to worry. Happy gilly girl. Unleashed a beast. Come the revolution, you'll see, Mr. Peck.
But Julian's experience with hotel manager Adam proved less successful.
Could we make it simpler?
Is it going to help me?
I think any change is painful for Julian, so he probably thinks he's come quite a long way to meet me, but not far enough.
It's time for Alex to get tough.
Good afternoon, Fieldhead.
Julian, it's Alex.
Alex!
Hello, good afternoon.
I was just
Wondering how it had gone with Adam yesterday.
We had a wonderful day.
Adam felt like you were quite resistant to change.
No.
No? Well,
The tariff is a bit of an issue, yes.
yes. To simplify the tariff,
I just don't terribly enjoy it.
Yes, no, I understand that, darling. I just want you to be aware of the fact
the technological advances
made a huge difference to how we market.
book, compare and review in this industry.
And I feel that you have to become au fait with that, otherwise you really risk falling completely behind.
You're right.
You are right.
100%, yes.
Have you changed anything about the menu?
Yeah.
Good.
I just can't see a cream tea with champagne.
The thing is, darling, that I understand.
That your current residents may be annoyed by the changes that you're going to make in the restaurant.
However, I think this will be more than outweighed by the benefits it brings your wife.
You sounded...
Kind of stubborn as a mule.
Who's stubborn as a mule?
You are!
I'm not.
No? Give me strength, Lord.
She said I'm being as stubborn as a mule. I'm flipping not.
Despite Julian's reluctance to accept any kind of change, Alex is pushing ahead with her plan for modernisation. Her design team have been busy transforming the Fieldhead's old-fashioned decor, revamping both the lounge and sea view bedrooms. So it's out with the old as Alex returns to be greeted by a more contemporary yet traditional feel.
Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, it looks great. Oh, darling, this looks like a seaside hotel.
Hoping that this is the whole start of a new facelift, Fieldhead facelift. It needs it badly, you know.
You see, it's amazing. I'm so pleased you're pleased. This is a really pretty room. I mean, this is lovely, darling.
I think it is a new era. It will be a new era.
Oh,
that's a big improvement. That is a big improvement.
With the hotel now looking more up to date, Alex wants the couple to relaunch the new-look Fieldhead.
I can see you there, Julian. If you could just... I can still see you. Stand right back.
Sorry.
Yes.
Sorry. Oh, brilliant.
She wants a guest list full of Cornwall's top movers and shakers.
We've got half a dozen new taxi drivers coming. Yeah, nice for chat, you know.
I have asked Julian to invite the great and the good from Lou to his relaunch in a way.
Now, does one address him as Mr. Mayor or just Mayor?
I think it allows him to show his pride in his hotel, his commitment to the area, and how much he loves Lou.
Hello? Hello, is that Mr. Mayor? Yeah. Good morning, it's Julian at the Fieldhead.
it'll all go fine. As long as Julian keeps his calm, doesn't lose his head.
How's that? How's that?
With relaunch day upon them, Alex has some last-minute advice.
I want you to be relentlessly positive about Lou. This is a PR event. So let's leave everyone with a nice, warm, fuzzy glow, shall we?
Time for an inspiring speech.
Thank you so much for coming. If you would care in due course to have a look round our rooms, just to see what we're about. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Stephen.
While the Pecks promote the refreshed field head,
Go and have a nosy.
Yeah, the rooms are really nice.
Yeah, really nice, isn't it?
Absolutely.
What Alex has done is really livened things up. I think it's made a great deal of difference.
Alex is making a final attempt to change that tariff.
So, can I ask you something first of all? When you book a holiday, do you in general book per person or per room?
Per room. Yeah.
So does this not look quite complicated?
Yeah, it does.
Too complicated.
Yeah.
This is just, it doesn't make any sense. It looks like an electricity bill or something.
And also it's per person.
Yeah, oh no.
While he's been showing people the rooms, I have been taking a straw poll on what people think of Julian's rate card, and much as I suspected, this is old school and this is the way forward. I'm prepared to make one last stand. Alex Polizzi's last stand will be taken on the rate card. So, are you pleased with how today went?
Really pleased with everything.
You must be bold now. You know, you must give the right impression because you need new customers. Yeah. I couldn't leave you without having one more go about this. So one of the things I did, which is rather mean because I did it behind your back, was I gave everybody the current tariff list and a slightly altered tariff list as done by me. And I asked them which they thought was more attractive.
You didn't.
A couple of people commented that your one was like doing maths homework. But I do think that new rate card.
Message delivered. Alex has the final and most crucial matter to settle.
When are you two next going to have a day off?
Next Monday.
Good.
We're going away Monday for 4 nights.
Oh, I'm so pleased.
Yes.
Almost. I feel like that's the biggest victory. I'm passing the baton on to you. No, because I think I've kind of lit the fire in your belly for change. And I think you're the one who needs to keep on exerting gentle pressure.
Oh, yes.
Maybe whisper into his ear at night. New tariff card. Good pillow talk, isn't it? Overall, I'm quite amazed at what we've managed to achieve. I think Julian's very cautious about change, and I'm really amazed that we've managed to push through as much as we have. But the biggest change is Jill. She has really found her feet.
Tariff, that's his deaf ear. Tariff.
18 months later, and the hotel inspector has returned to Cornwall to catch up on the kingdom of Julian Peck. But while the Looe coastline remains as stunning as ever, has there been a sea change elsewhere?
Here I am, back at the fieldhead, and it looks, certainly from the outside, very similar to when I left it. I'm hoping, however, that I'm going to see some evidence of change inside.
Housekeeping. Last year we had a really good year, summer, and we had housekeepers and we had a breakfast chef. More time together, more quality time, you know. Such a difference, and Julian's changed. He's more upbeat.
Busy breakfast.
Because I challenged Julian. I started him off on this voyage of transformation, of modernisation, of simplification. I'm hoping that it didn't stop as soon as I walked out the door.
Well, we don't do toast. But it's not even an option. I'm just taking it off the menu. We do toast for breakfast, but in the restaurant, but not balcony. It wouldn't fit on the tray. I have thought it all through, Alex.
I'm really going to be interested to see where we are at with the rate card.
Our tariff style has been in the hotel industry for as long as hotels have been.
I mean, it just infuriated me beyond all reason that he wouldn't see sense about this.
Suddenly, the modern age comes along.
Yeah.
And there are those who can't read the tariff. Alex Polizzi.
I have no idea whether I'm coming back to find a hotelier who's going to be as stubborn as a mule or as gentle as a lamb. We shall soon see.
Yeah, I'm very much looking forward to seeing her.
After finding a business stuck in the past, Alex is about to find out if the couple have embraced modernisation, and she has that impenetrable rate card firmly in her sights.
I don't bother about a tariff, but if you phone up, of course I have my tariff beside me, because I need to know what I'm charging. Oh, blimey, she's not going to see my tariff, no. Well, she'll throw a fit if she sees my tariff.
Mr. Peck.
Alex Polizzi? What are you doing here?
Hello, darling.
Were you expecting you?
You are indeed. How are you?
Alex, lovely to see you.
Thank you, darling. Shall I summon the wife?
Oh, yes. Alex.
Wow,
So pleased you're back.
You rang?
Hello, Blondie.
Oh, sorry.
Lovely to see you.
I was going to leave some toast there for you. That has created a lot of joy and happiness.
Well, the first thing I noticed was no rate card, which I was very glad to see. I know, so you listened.
You did.
How's business been?
We had a wonderful summer.
Yeah.
Absolutely. It was 35% up on the previous year. Really good.
I'm so pleased. I'm longing to have a look around and see everything and see changes and chat to you, find out how life is going.
But it's not long before Alex's patience wears thin.
Goodness sake, Julian.
And a plan to revive the restaurant proves challenging.
We were wondering, would you like to come and have cream tea?
Tell her no more!
I'm sorry, I have to insist on jam first and then cream. "18
months ago, Alex Polizzi was called to Cornwall to help Julian and Jill Peck at their dated 16-bedroom Fieldhead Hotel. Now she's back, and with the thorny topics of toast and the tariff out of the way,
I was going to leave some toast there for you.
Alex is on the hunt for any physical signs of change at the hotel.
I've forgotten how nice this room is, and I'm really pleased to see the clutter hasn't crept back in. And look at this amazing view. It's gorgeous. Well done you for doing these curtains, very modern.
Very lovely.
Very modern.
Light, airy.
Let's see what you've done in the rooms. Come on, lead on.
Julian and Jill have been transforming their 16 bedrooms, using Alex's template design for inspiration. But will they have gone far enough to please the hotel inspector?
Gosh, isn't this better?
Lovely, isn't it?
Lovely.
It's a family room, so I thought I'd put ones with little puppy dogs on.
I know, darling, lovely, and at the right height. Good for you.
But though the bedrooms are now more modern, it seems some things haven't changed.
The other day, one of our special online bookers, a couple of senior citizens, booked a family room. Oh, have we? Don't know what we've booked. Took them to their family room.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a bunk.
Why didn't you just shove them in a double?
Because they booked a family room for whatever reason.
Poor Julian, I am sorry.
No, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. I am. I'm flipping furious.
I know, but next time, if someone is shocked when they walk into a family room, give them a bloody double. Goodness sake, Julian.
No, you get what you booked. You get what you booked.
With the new look bedrooms getting the thumbs up, next on the list is the restaurant. Previously old-fashioned and uninspiring, with the daily changing menu making Jill miss out on precious family time.
I'm glad to see still no tablecloths.
No?
We have now about 6 or 7 fixed menus.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, can I see?
Yeah.
Yes, that's my 7 menus.
Let's have a look.
So clever.
Is it less painful for you now?
Definitely.
Is it?
Yes.
Did people eat a lot here still?
Last year, no, I think we were down. Definitely down.
Accommodation was up, but they're not booking dinner.
You know, as you drag yourself painfully into the modern era,
People want to go out.
People don't eat
No.
in hotels.
You're
and-
right.
So why do you keep doing it?
We do have guests
Still, the traditional.
who stay with us because we do dinner.
I know.
With the restaurant struggling for business, Alex has a plan to get more people to eat there. And she's got the famous Cornish cream tea in her sights.
So the younger, hipper crowd are less likely to have dinner with you.
Yes.
That they are quite likely to go out and about all day and then want to rest their aching bones and come back and have a cream tea. I just think you've got so much to offer here, and I'd love to see if we could try and encourage a few more people through the door.
Alex believes that replacing the full menu with cream teas during the quieter times will pay off. But Julian has reservations.
I got an inquiry for afternoon tea. So, and I said, well, and how many is it for? Expecting it to be for 2, but they said 7. And how would we cope? Where do they sit? And how much were we going to charge? And so I turned it down, yeah.
Determined to prove both the ease and the appeal of the cream tea, Alex forges ahead with her plan, taking to the streets of Loo in search of hungry punters.
We were wondering, would you like to come and have cream tea up at the Fieldhead? We're doing free cream teas. We're doing it in about 45 minutes. We'd love you to come and trial it for us.
Meanwhile, Alex has arranged for some local suppliers to furnish Jill with some tasty Cornish produce.
It's a local dairy,
Yes.
but our speciality is the clotted cream.
Well, we'll definitely be using some of that.
I have strawberry jam.
So this is what we'll be using today, I think.
I have suggested to Julian about cream teas because, as ever, I'm trying to think about how to improve their bottom line. Now, it was obvious to me from the very beginning that this restaurant idea, long-term, has no legs. People don't want to eat in little restaurants. However, we do want to get some revenue out of everyone who stays. So the idea being that the ones who might not eat dinner may, however, be happy to have a cream tea in their lovely gardens, by the pool, or in the restaurant looking out at the lovely view.
Having found plenty of willing diners keen to try the hotel's cream tea, Alex's challenge now is ensuring that Julian keeps a calm head.
Gosh, the good and great of Lou are here for tea, I think.
Hello, thank you so much for coming.
Chef. Oh, gosh. Tell them no more.
Julian may still want to cling on to his full restaurant menu, but Alex is convinced that afternoon tea, at least for some of the week, will ease the burden on Jill and increase takings, if they can stick to the rules.
I know I'm not going to upset the Devonians, but I might upset the Cornish, but there's no difference. And I say you put the thicker on first.
This is the Devon way.
It's the way I was told to do it by my husband, my expert.
I know, so this is the Cornish way,
No.
is jam first. I'm sorry, I have to insist on jam first and then cream. I mean, look at it, darling.
Cornish jam, Cornish cream, Cornish scones, nothing better.
Cornish, true and true.
And with the garden and pool area getting the thumbs up too,
Big garden.
Big garden.
Really nice up here, isn't it?
it seems the Cornish cream tea has risen to the top.
A quality hotel and quality cream scone.
With her plan proving a success, Alex has gently nudged the Pecks in the direction of more change. Now she hopes the cream tea will become a regular offering at the Fieldhead.
You've got to remember that you're in this awkward stage of transitioning between your old client base and quite a different client base. You've proved that it's possible to change things and the sky won't fall in.
Yeah, it's been a very happy year.
So you've sorted it out thus far. You can sort it out a bit more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Yes, Alex.
That is a yes, Alex.
Yes,
that is
Alex. I know. No argument.
Yes, Minister.
No argument. I've really enjoyed being back at the Fieldhead, so much more than I expected. First of all, I found Julian and Jill in really good nick.
Oh, it's been wonderful.
Yeah,
We've had a great
see
day.
Alex.
Really super. Huh? I've enjoyed every moment.
Just so much more cheerful and kind of positive and full of hope for the future.
Yeah, receptive to change and modernising.
It proves to me that they are capable of further change and they will find solutions to their remaining problems.
I know, we didn't mention the Tower, did we? I got away with that one.
Poised regally over Ramsgate's historic Royal Harbour, Albion House. This listed landmark was facing an uncertain future till Gay and John Haynes rushed to the rescue.
I love that building. I just think it's such a beautiful piece of architecture in its own right. So really all we can do is get it wrong.
Its conversion to a boutique hotel is being project managed by Gay's close friends, husband and wife, Ben and Emma Irvine.
Ben, can we have that so that it lines up, please?
Yeah, Emma wears the trousers.
Ben, where are the drawings? Ben, can you get a measuring tape and tell me how wide it is?
But I've got some lovely skirts.
18 months ago, Alex arrived at the South Coast Resort to find a business far from ready.
I arrived thinking I was coming to a hotel ready to launch to paying guests, and in fact what I found was a building site, a very expensive building site at that.
I have bought the building. I have paid for the refurbishment. And where's this come from?
That's Italian Carrara marble.
Oh my word.
Yeah.
Somewhere between 1.5 million and 1.75. They've left me absolutely penniless. All the elements of starting a hotel, something they've never ever done before, nor have we. But it was a very, very impetuous, not very well thought through decision on our part, wasn't it?
It was crazy.
They weren't going to let a little thing like lack of experience stand in the way of their dreams.
We need to get bigger pillows. We didn't think about that, did we?
I don't think you get bigger pillows. Pillows are standard size, surely.
No.
It's going to be the best hotel in this area, we believe. I like to aim high.
It seemed like Ben and Emma had sky-high ambitions for Albion House, but it also seemed that the budget was climbing steadily too.
Italian marble.
Whose idea is that?
I don't know, someone who's got more money than sense, I think.
That's the thing about these projects. You don't know how much they're going to cost until you've done them.
There was plenty of blood, sweat and tears, and several missed deadlines, including the start of the all-important summer season.
You know, we'd hoped very much that we would have it open by now, and we haven't.
I began to wonder whether the learning curve was just too steep for Ben and Emma, and that the whole project was going to leave them facing financial ruin.
They have had to provide all the furniture and the crockery and cutlery, etc. So they've made a substantial investment.
With deadlines coming and going, Ben and Emma called in the hotel inspector.
We need her help because we have no experience. I think we are in over our heads, but it's just how fast we're going to be able to get up to the surface of the water.
But when Alex arrived, she was in for a shock.
I'm looking at a very handsome building. It doesn't look as if it's just about to open, however. I'm hoping that their further along inside than they seem to be from the outside.
Aware of the constant delays, Alex is here to make sure they're ready for paying guests as fast as possible.
Hey! Hi, let's go and have a look around. Come on. So this is
kind of dining area, seating. I like the idea of a kind of a sitting down living room kind of feel.
Can I understand something? So is this a dining room or a sitting room?
I don't know.
Answer the question. This is the dining room.
There is dining in here.
And this is the sitting room.
Is that the sitting room?
And that's the sitting room.
No, the back.
No, but there is
Actually,
a snug at the back.
Okay, look. This room, that room, and that room.
Now I'm worried.
Upstairs, the drawing room suite, priced at £220 per night, should be the Albion's crowning glory.
This is a lovely, big, gorgeous, glamorous room.
It's probably the only room that we know that Queen Victoria definitely occupied at one time.
I like the light. I like the space.
Yeah.
Very nice.
The big picture looks good, but the details that matter are a different story.
I am amazed that you would put a bath without a shower attachment.
Even though there's a separate shower.
Can I not have a bath and wash my hair at the same time?
Oh, I see.
Emma's background as an architect might mean she has a vision for the building,
We missed that one, Ben.
Good. Glad I could help.
but it's clear that she and her engineer husband Ben are far from designing the perfect customer experience.
I find it weird that you think that that is a hanging space.
Why? How much stuff are you going to have?
Well, darling, I don't know, but I'm obviously not coming in for more than 2 nights.
The increasing list of problems means the boutique hotel dream is in danger of falling apart. But with the build already 4 months behind schedule, Alex believes Ben and Emma are going to have to pull themselves together.
You've had quite a lot of rope because you haven't had a date that you started accepting guests. Otherwise, I think it's very easy to get it going on an opening day, which is...
for months, these two.
I know.
Without a dedicated deadline, the race to get the hotel launched is destined to limp along even longer. So Alex has come up with a date for a soft launch, and she's got a special occasion in her sights.
So your birthday celebrations are?
We have
2 and a bit weeks.
2 and a bit weeks.
Yeah. So I would think of this as your opening day.
With John's birthday the target, will Ben and Emma be able to deliver the perfect present?
My goodness, I'm very, very nervous. There's still quite a lot to do. There's a lot riding on this, and I think they need to get their acts together.
I think the most useful thing that she said was, you've got to have a date now and you've got to stick with it. And I think that, gives us the confidence to say to Ben and Emma, get on with it now.
The pressure is on for Ben and Emma. "18 months ago, Hotel Inspector Alex Polizzi was in Ramsgate, helping Albion House get ready to launch for paying guests. Gay Haynes has sunk her life savings into funding the renovations of this historic home into a luxury hotel. But despite a year of blood, sweat and tears, from friends Ben and Emma, this regal residence still resembles a building site.
So if you were a betting man, when would we have our first overnight guest?
I don't know.
Hotel Inspector Alex Polizzi has been called on site to mentor this £1 million project towards its much-delayed opening. She told the team to use John's birthday party as an opportunity to road test the hotel with a soft launch before officially opening the doors to paying guests. With 1 week to go till party time, she's back.
Oh, look, colour on the walls. Hi. My goodness, how exciting. Well, you've come a long way, but have you come far enough for next week?
I feel that we've been through a hell of a lot getting this project to where it's at, and this last few weeks has been pretty much hell on earth. We'll have the decorating done, we'll have the lights up, we'll have the heating on.
There's about 5 minutes leeway on either side of every job that needs to be done. The tiniest detail omitted, the whole house of cards comes down.
Though preparations for the launch party seem to be moving in the right direction, Ben and Emma have news that might prove a backward step. They're now questioning whether Albion House should even have a restaurant.
We're really unsure about the food. Honestly, terrifies me. No short of absolutely middle of the night sweats.
This is an area you don't know about,
You're
which is
right.
where the fear comes in.
It is.
Right, yeah.
It is, because when I look at the numbers, they're getting so big. I'm thinking, shit, you know, we have a bad couple of months, the whole thing is closed.
We have kind of gone from not doing a restaurant to doing a restaurant to kind of cooling off from the idea again.
I think you have to have at least a minimum restaurant offering. I really do not think it's enough here in this location at the moment.
With Ben and Emma questioning the need for a restaurant, Alex is worried they're again missing the most important element at the heart of any hotel, the customer.
It's a big commitment, putting on a food offering. And, you know, it's an area where you can lose a lot of money.
I think you need a bit more help, and I think you need a bit more help on the food front. At some point, you have got to stop having the head of developers and start thinking of yourself as managers.
Yeah.
I think Emma's very good, but she's still not a hotelier. And that's the bit that worries me most.
A week later. It's launch day, but with just hours until the guests arrive, it's bedlam.
Okay, do you think that works? I don't. I think maybe this should turn 90
Darling,
degrees.
that's the last thing to do.
No.
Is get all this shit out.
No, it's not. I'm just going to ignore you.
Careful!
Come on then, help me. What are you doing?
Look, you haven't put the things on
no,
there.
where's the cup?
Emma, you really need to make sure you put these underneath.
Put the coffee down.
No.
Engage brain.
Listen, we haven't had a domestic
That's a bit
since the
domestic
start.
abuse.
So let's not start now, eh?
But there aren't just problems downstairs. None of the bedrooms are finished, and the decision is made to cancel the party guests' overnight stay.
My preference is to keep it in the bar rather than showing them all the chaos that's happening out there.
As the guests begin arriving, Ben and Emma have succeeded in transforming the bar for John's party. But with the bedrooms still unfinished, they've missed another deadline and a perfect opportunity to fully showcase the hotel. After hearing about the failure to launch to overnight guests, Alex has crash-landed back in Ramsgate. She's on a mission to get the Albion off the ground, whether Ben and Emma like it or not.
If they're not ready at this stage, then I think they have to ask themselves why, and ask themselves whether they really want to be running it as a hotel, or is it some kind of glorified house project.
To make sure the bedrooms are fully finished and get a proper test drive, Alex is checking in, and she's bringing company.
I'm starting today with some friendly people who are going to road test the rooms for me. Until now, they have been designed on a piece of paper. No one has tried them out, seen if the furniture's in the right place, how it works. And I think that would be useful feedback to give Emma and Ben.
God, look at those windows. Where's Ben?
We've got one shot at this. You don't want people to come and to be disappointed.
Well, it's because they're going to make a bloody mess, because they're all going to be covered in paint.
Hey. Hi, darling.
How are you?
So glad to see you both. And I'll be back here. I love this colour. Good choice.
You like it? It's not man-cavey.
No.
It's kind of Regency, that's what we were thinking.
It's lovely. I wasn't sure how far behind you were going to be.
Yeah. I think we've raced ahead to get presentable for our first guest. Okay, shall I show you the bar now?
Yes.
Okay, come on.
I love it. Clearly you have taste.
First impressions are good, but before Alex's guests arrive, there's still a long list to get through.
Can you phone Jonathan, the fireplace guy, and ask him what we do with this slate?
And it's getting longer.
Light bulbs on your list there, Ben?
Yeah.
Out to impress hotel royalty, Ben and Emma have booked Alex into the drawing room suite, but it's hardly fit for a queen.
We'll have this ready for 3 o'clock when you're checking in.
I can check in a bit later. There's a table in here, presumably, to come in.
Yeah, coffee table, Ben. Can you put that on the list? It's downstairs, I believe. Ben, lampshades on the list there.
Are you going to have the door stopped, darling?
Yeah. Ben, can you put that on your list? Sorry, please. Do you want me to have the phone? Shall I do the list?
Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
The chaotic catalogue of unfinished jobs is clearly cause for concern. Worried another deadline is slipping, Alex steps in.
What I'm just feeling is that everywhere we go, there's just a mirror, just a thing. Well, all those just. Let's get a room done, and the first person to check in gets that room.
Time is running out. In less than an hour, Alex's guests are due to check in.
Can you help me here? Time is ticking.
This has gone right to the wire.
But with dusk starting to fall, things aren't looking too bright for check-in.
These guests are waiting in a cafe down the road, waiting to meet with me, and I have got to buy Emma some time because the rooms are definitely still not ready. You will be the very first guests to be welcomed into the building. All comments and suggestions gratefully received. I will ask you at the end of it how much you think you would be prepared to pay for your room. Please be honest.
Unable to stall any longer, Emma and Ben finally open the doors to their first real customers.
Welcome to the house. I was going to just take your bags and put them to the side, and then we'll sit down in front of the fire and have some Prosecco and afternoon tea.
That sounds
How does
lovely.
that sound?
That's great.
Okay.
The guests have been handpicked by Alex for their knowledge of the hospitality industry and their understanding of the importance of providing a good customer experience.
Cheers.
Cheers, you.
She's hoping their input will demonstrate just where Ben and Emma have been going wrong. But the couple need to brace themselves as the verdict is in on the bedrooms.
No wardrobe. Now that's an interesting concept.
Oh, shit.
I'm not taking anyone into a room without new paper. That's my line in the sand.
And 18 months after her very first visit, Alex is back to find out how Albion House is getting on.
You should be talking to locals everywhere you bloody go.
One and a half years ago, Alex Polizzi was in historic Ramsgate, assisting at the birth of a brand new boutique hotel. After a year-long £1 million restoration, Albion House was a labour of love for first-time hoteliers Ben and Emma Irvine.
Big moment getting a bed into the hotel. No, hang on, don't bend it. You're not talking about bending the bed.
This is the mattress.
As opening day loomed, Alex arranged for a select group of guests to stay and road test the Albion. While the guests settle in, Alex gives the rooms a final once-over.
So this room still requires a bit to do.
I hope you can forgive the minor elements that aren't entirely finished.
There is still no shower screen in here, and the bathroom is also still dirty. There's no door handle. Do you think that matters? I think that they are suffering from brain freeze. I can see that this is going to be hard work. And also, we need things like loo paper. I'm not taking anyone into a room without loo paper, and that's my line in the sand.
With the essentials in place, the bedrooms are finally ready. To get a real sense of their reactions, Alex and the fledgling hoteliers will secretly watch on from metres away. First to check in, airline steward Jay.
It's a nice view. Very nice view. I guess this needs to be screwed.
Oh, shit.
It's all right. It's not the worst thing that could happen.
Oh, I know.
I guess this is due to them not having finished yet.
That was on your list, Ben.
Next, travel blogger Sharon.
Oh. This is a lovely looking room.
Her job to document the many pros and cons of the new hotel bedrooms.
No wardrobe. Now that's an interesting concept. The beds look fantastic. That's a serious bed. But all in all, a very, very nice room.
See? All complimentary. Let's do the next one.
Brilliant.
Last to see their room, local hoteliers Tara and Paul.
It's lovely. Oh, fantastic views.
Yeah, stunning view.
Binoculars are a very nice touch. There's nowhere to put anything. There's no shelf. We need a shelf to put your...
We have it, but it's just not up. That's not a good excuse, but...
I was looking at the door to see if there's any sugar.
Oh shit, no sugar.
Oh, lack of checking,
It's all really beautiful. I think they've been the toughest, but they've actually made some quite valid points and points that I made to you. Storage-wise, storage in bathroom, very important.
The bedrooms have been given a thorough examination, providing some much-needed food for thought. Having decided in favour of a restaurant, next on Ben and Emma's plate, dinner. Joining the guests in the restaurant, owners Gay and John, along with some of their friends, all keen to celebrate opening night.
Now, I have you over here on this table. Okay, sit.
Alex is hoping the storm outside is a positive sign.
I think it proves my point that on a night like this, you definitely want to be able to go downstairs and eat in the restaurant, rather than braving the wild weather outside.
First time you're Albion House, woohoo!
But they didn't want to do food, and I've persuaded them. And now let's see if their food passes muster. That's the next big test.
But restaurant novice Ben is struggling to get his head around the menu.
What is chamula?
It is something that I was told about a day ago.
Service, please.
Well done, Ryan. Looks great.
The first dishes are served at Albion House.
Thank you.
Rushed it a bit. That's right, that's
Oh, that's proper white man. I'm very happy with mine. I love the beetroot. Delicious, perfectly cooked.
Ben and Emma have managed their first night as hoteliers.
I'm really impressed at you both for, at the end of this agonisingly long day, for still being charming and nice and friendly, and I mean that gives me a lot of faith in the future, because I think that is what it takes. It's attrition, this line of work.
Next morning, Albion House wakes up to a beautiful day. It's the first time Ben and Emma have had overnight guests sleeping in their rooms.
Any hotelier needs to invest in good beds, and it was an excellent bed, lovely linen as well.
The room, it's perfect, the amenities are very good, they really had a lot of attention to detail.
Though the rooms pass the grade, the all-important breakfast is leaving Emma walking on eggshells.
Ask us about salmon, please.
No, no one's ordered white salmon.
They have Eggs Benedict.
Eggs Benedict is not white salmon. It's not salmon.
No, it's white salmon.
Really would prefer if you weren't filming me right now. It's just so you can wrap around.
Breakfast is served, and one of them minus the salmon.
A chef should be able to do 6 breakfasts without making quite such a production of it, I feel.
Very good.
When they finally open, Ben and Emma are hoping they can charge an average of £150 a night. But is this realistic? Given the teething problems, have Alex's guinea pig guests valued it anywhere close to that?
I asked everybody how much they'd be prepared to pay for your rooms, and I'm giving you £400 for the 3 rooms that were stayed in. I'm not paying for my own room. I think you can give me that.
Wow,
that's very kind.
But I'm hanging on to that.
For a soft launch, being only £50 adrift of their target is an impressive first night performance. A few refinements and the couple's planned rates will be achievable. Now it's time for Alex to try and generate some much-needed publicity. She's persuaded some of the country's most influential travel writers to visit the hotel, and they're arriving this afternoon.
I've got some quite important people coming. I mean, I've got Condé Nast, and I've got GQ, and I've got Fiona Duncan from The Telegraph. They want to see a hotel that looks as if they can write about it. And I don't want them to come if they're going to get the wrong impression.
Yeah, I know. So I actually feel really quite sick now. I think we should have a little sit down.
Alex's guinea pigs liked the hotel, but they did have a long list of niggles. They hadn't got long to put everything right, and this time the stakes are sky high.
I've got until 2 o'clock when my guests come. to make sure that everything is shipshape and Bristol fashion. It's all a bit of a kick-bollocks scramble. You know, they've got a very bad habit of just pulling people off one job that they're trying to do to try and get them to do something else.
And then move you on to painting that fire surround.
Ben just looks like he's been smacked up against a cement wall at 100 miles an hour. He's got that kind of slightly cross-eyed glaze. They just don't have another gear at the moment. Honestly, darling, strikes run to herd kittens.
I think they'll either like it or they won't.
Just 3 hours after the guinea pigs left, Albion House is finally ready to welcome the travel media VIPs.
I must say, everyone's kind of pulled together really nicely. This all looks lovely. You've got the fires burning, you've got candles lit, the bar's looking great. So all in all, it's fab, and I'm so excited and really pleased for both of you.
The stage is set for Ben and Emma's big chance to impress the press.
I want it to be full of heart and character and personality.
What I'm hoping to see today is that they have done something welcoming, tasteful and interesting that will attract people to come down from London to experience a bit of seaside life here in Kent.
Welcome to Albion House. This has been a fairly long journey for us, but we're almost there, and we'd love to show you everything we've done so far. So, should we go on a little tour?
But things don't get off to the best of starts.
Presumably you've got to just put a valance on that bed.
As the excuses start to flow.
We're not hoteliers. Well, we are now.
You are.
We are now.
Don't say that.
Fortunately, Emma is on hand to steer the tour in a more positive direction.
You know, we're new to this business, so we just feel like we'll do it kind of step by step if we can.
Yeah, it's fabulous.
Oh, I'm really glad you like it.
Really
really
does.
glad.
Happily stay here.
Oh, good.
The Albion's charms seem to be shining through as Ben and Emma play the perfect hosts.
We're just really looking forward to opening. We're so excited.
That's what you want to do when you walk into a hotel. You want to go,
It's time for Alex to find out if the critics are impressed.
They're a charming couple. They're obviously enthused about it. They strike me as very sensible people, and I think this could be a fantastic asset for Antiquated.
What do you think of the place?
I think it's really got legs.
Good.
I think it's exciting. I can't wait to write about it. And I just keep looking at that view, this town that I don't know and that I want to know more about. It's close to London. I think it's a great new destination for a weekend away.
The event has been a success, but Alex has one last piece of advice for Ben and Emma.
I think the overwhelming impression from everyone is that they love it. So that's really good. That doesn't surprise me.
Is there any worry that we get good PR and good marketing and it brings in a wave of people and we're not ready and we're not organised enough? Or what do you think the timing is of that?
Darling, I keep trying to push you off this cliff and you are hanging on to your fingernail.
I know.
Man up. Man up. The building is almost there, but they've still got to open it as a hotel. And I think they're going to find that an enormous challenge. You know, they've come an awfully long way since my first visit here. But this is just the beginning of their story. "18 months since the hotel inspector last departed and Albion House fully opened its doors, Alex is back.
So when someone asks us what we do now,
I have a stock answer. I say we have a small hotel.
Will Emma and Ben have become the hoteliers they dreamt of being? Here it is, Albion House. It's great to see it finished and without a builder in sight. Looking forward to see if it's running like a proper business inside too.
Oh, how far do you think we are?
80% at least.
No, we're not. We aren't. We are not. That's definitely not the case.
It's been a massive learning curve. And
curve is the right word.
There is only one way of learning, and that is by mistakes.
I felt as if one of my jobs last time I was here was to push Emma off this cliff that she was hanging onto by her fingernails.
When we finally let go of that cliff and, you know, went into free fall, it was a bit like a kind of a head-on collision, because there was nothing you could do but to learn the hard way.
Ben and Emma had risen to the challenge of actually getting the place open, but there was an even bigger challenge ahead, which is turning a profit day after day, welcoming guests day after day, and I just didn't know if Ben and Emma were going to be up to it.
I think the rooms are the easy bit, really, really easy bit, compared to the food and drink side. That's really much more of a challenge.
I think the most difficult thing about food is it's so subjective.
We're both looking forward to seeing
No, it'd be nice to catch up with her again, and I can teach her a few things about hotels and, and managing people, staff and customers.
Ben, you might regret saying that.
What a breeze this is.
I'm really looking forward to finding out what business is like. Ramsgate is on endless lists of up-and-coming seaside towns, but survival isn't just about bringing people into Ramsgate, it's about attracting locals. And I wonder how they're doing with the restaurant and with local trade.
But once again, Alex finds herself pushing Ben and Emma to get some answers.
She's scared to ask people because we're worried we're going to say,
if you want your captive audience to come to you, find out what it is your captive audience wants.
One and a half years ago, Alex Polizzi was called to Ramsgate to help Emma and Ben Irvine take the plunge and open their 14-bedroom boutique Albion House.
oh right, that's strange. So you can see it here and you can't see it there. Let me try.
Alex has returned to see if, having finally opened, the couple are making a success of being hoteliers, and whether their much-debated restaurant is delivering the goods.
Hello, Emma. How are you?
I'm well, how are you?
Very, very well. Mwah, mwah.
How's it going?
Fantastic. I'm so glad to be here. I can't tell you. It feels like longer than 18 months.
I know, it does. Feels about 10 years.
How is business?
Yeah, business is good. We haven't had a spare room on a Saturday night since last January.
How long did it actually take you to get the project finished? Because I left you trying to still throw you off the cliff.
I know, I hung on in there for a little while longer. So it was about 6 weeks after you were here. And then we really opened properly, and we had a really busy Christmas from kind of starting at zero. So it was really good.
So I already noticed the difference in here, this lovely, gorgeous colour. What else? What other changes are there?
There's quite a few changes in the dining room I can show you if you like.
Let's start there.
Great.
The restaurant has taken on a more informal feel, in keeping with modern dining.
The bar was working nicely, so we wanted to make this feel more like the bar. So a mixture of seating.
I love this colour, always did. It's lovely, Donna.
Yeah,
okay,
nice
to the rooms.
Yes,
lead on.
okay.
Previously, Ben and Emma's bedrooms were critiqued by Alex's team of industry experts. So have the couple done enough to please the hotel inspector?
Okay, the first thing I can notice is there is a valance on the bed.
In every room.
They're such lovely rooms, you know. You really have done a good job on them. Shutters.
Yeah, the shutters are new.
What kind of room rate are you achieving?
Well, I'd say the average price is about 180 to 200 pounds.
While attention to detail in the bedrooms has paid off, Alex wants to know if the restaurant is proving as much of a success.
How long have you had this menu?
We have a new menu that we want to show you today, which is basically a merged between the bar and the dining room menu that we'd like to do all day.
At first unsure about whether to even have a restaurant, the couple are still struggling to tempt in trade. It's down to Alex to help them find their market.
But I think the big question mark I left with was, what you were going to do with the food and beverage offering? Because you were quite nervous about it at the time.
I just think that we need to be able to just charm our way into the hearts of locals who just might not feel like it's for them, or that it's clear enough that it's for them.
So which bit of it would you like to boost, apart from all of it?
Lunch.
Yeah.
Lunch, big time. Lunch and breakfast.
To be completely honest, there's still a lot of people out there
don't
that either
know
don't
we're
know
here.
that we're here
Yeah.
Yeah.
or don't know that they can eat here. When locals come in, I know they're locals, I get chatting to them, I find out what they do, you know.
You know, what you ought to say is, if you're going to come here, what is it that you're looking for?
Good idea.
I think it's always a hard sell, a restaurant in a hotel. What sells and what doesn't on your menu?
The slider, 750 sliders.
In how long?
It's a month.
750? There's a lot of sliders.
Sure is. So this is today's lunch menu.
But I think you put this in someone's hands and it feels a bit kind of, I don't know, posh in a way. Can I just say, the menu is just
so hard.
Painful.
Fucking difficult.
The fact that the slider is so popular is quite
Yeah.
telling. So
Yeah,
it's
exactly.
kind of largely casual food
Casual
that people
food,
are wanting
definitely.
to eat. I also continue to believe that three-course meal thing is dead. It's much more fluid dining, isn't it?
Yeah.
In a bid to simplify their offering and boost business, particularly at lunchtime, Ben and Emma have drawn up a more informal brasserie menu.
We want to go to something more like that.
But have they gone too casual?
I just think this is such a big change. You don't want to alienate customers that you already have without preparing them for the fact that, you know, it's a big sea change.
To help the couple settle on a new menu, Alex has a plan to get the thoughts of some potential local punters with a tasting focus group.
So we've got about 15 people coming, let's say, all from Ramsgate. I'd like to just ask them. I'd like to ask them where they go, what nights they eat out, what days they might eat out, what they might like to see on a menu. You know, let's ask them. Let's ask their opinions about this.
Let's show them that menu.
And let's try some of the food.
Cool.
Armed with both formal and informal menus, it's straight into battle with Alex's plan.
Hello, how are you? Come on in.
As the hungry locals gather, this is Ben and Emma's chance to showcase their food offering and see which menu is best received.
So we're really keen to know what you think of the food, and also just where you like to go out and eat and what nights you go out.
Do you go out much or special occasions only?
Hi. Thank you for taking the time to help us out this afternoon.
This is Emma.
Hi there, we just met at the door.
So have a look at that and then I'll come back and find out what you think.
Thank you.
It's got more choice. Well, I've chosen what I have.
Okay.
I was frankly astonished that they haven't done more of talking to locals about what they might like. You know, they've been living in the town for ages. Surely they could have done a bit more of a straw poll. If you want your captive audience to come to you, find out what it is your captive audience wants. This menu screams hotel.
Yes.
Whereas this menu says restaurant.
Yes.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
So there's enough for all of you that you would like to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely.
I'm loving the sound of this one. Yeah.
Finally, food is served.
So just as a couple of starters, here's one. So that's our Caesar salad, I believe.
This is a crispy duck salad, and it's got a kind of a soy sweet, but quite a light dressing.
But is the lunchtime food good enough to entice the locals to eat here more regularly?
What do you think? Nice?
That is fantastic. That's really good sauce.
Nice flavour, though. Nice dressing.
I wouldn't normally pick that, but I would try it now.
The food is a clear hit.
We were too scared to ask people because we were worried what we were going to say, but I think now we understand that everybody's just a bit different and we just need to try and find the consensus locally and then give people what they want.
Getting it right up for those guests.
Yeah.
We just need to make sure that if you
That
really
the
want this
local-
to be a going concern for
Yeah.
locals, so
Yes.
you're hitting all the marks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that sauce
Amazing.
is to die for.
The question is, did the new look, more casual menu pass muster?
So can I ask everybody, I think, having talked to everybody, it's unanimous that this is the changed menu is the preferred option.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yes.
Yes. And that actually, when you see this next to the other menu looks incredibly old-fashioned and pedestrian. And they also that the price point's good.
Good.
Yes.
Good.
So, you know.
Okay, we're in the right direction.
You're going in the right direction. Well done.
It's out with the old and in with the modern. But Alex wants to make sure Ben and Emma's new menu is manageable.
What I wanted to say to you is you could run it for a month, and then the thing that doesn't get ordered, you drop and you replace the one thing. So people still have something the stuff that they like, but they also have an option of something new on it once in a while.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
And having highlighted Albion House's food offering to more potential customers, Alex now wants the Irvines to keep up contact with the locals.
So first off, you're so impressive and effective in frontman paying guests, or even non-paying guests. Really good. I think the reality is you should be talking to locals everywhere you bloody go. I mean, honestly, you have to talk to everybody.
Yeah.
So impressed at
good
you.
start.
Not at all surprised that you've done so well. It's lovely to see
Good,
you.
yeah, really nice to see you too.
This was a very ambitious project, and when I first came here almost 2 years ago, I just wondered whether it was ever going to get open.
We've both been on the journey together, and the first 6 months were hell on earth.
We didn't really even know what advice we needed. We were just so like, whoa, just tell us everything as quickly as you can, because we haven't got a clue.
But the more I got to know Ben and Emma, the more I know that they're the kind of people who will achieve whatever they set their minds to.
I feel proud to have a seal of approval from someone like Alex. I think we both do.
I was really interested to see whether they'd been able to become hoteliers or not, because that was the bit they were really nervous about. I think the answer has to be a resounding yes.
I feel more like a hotelier. Maybe give me another year.
Bournemouth, one of Britain's most famous seaside resorts and home to hotel celebrity.
Three things sell: sex, drugs and rock and roll. And we didn't want to do sex or drugs, so we wanted rock and roll, so like celebrity-themed hotel.
Owned by 67-year-old Ken Robbins.
This particular phone box was used by a lot of quite famous people. The whole thing cost me about £4,000.
Former accountant Ken bought the 55-bedroom hotel in 1998, leasing it to a national chain. When they went bust 5 years ago, he took control and started redesigning it with his own special theme.
Every bedroom is named after a star. There are only 3 hotels in the world that have gone down the same path we have. There's one in Hollywood, there's one in Singapore, and there's ourselves.
Now, 18 months on, Alex is back, and she's hoping for big improvements at Hotel Celebrity.
It's really good to be back again. Bournemouth has a reputation as a fun place, which is why it was all the more disappointing when I first arrived at Hotel Celebrity. With a name like that, I was expecting a real experience, something a lot more Hollywood than I found.
Where you have breakfast is obviously themed on love-themed films. So we got everything from Gone with the Wind through to Shrek the Third.
Of course, Ken wasn't running the hotel on his own. He had Rona, his wife, helping out in the kitchen and with menus.
I can smoke 2 big melons.
We met when Rona was 17.
Yes.
And I was 47.
Sorry, I'm really naughty.
And we married when you were 19.
19. I don't do anything from the receptions or anything because he likes me to be in the kitchen. That's a problem.
And there was also Roberto, who was the manager in charge of front of house.
Okay, Hotel Celebrity is a crazy place.
Roberto, lady at reception.
There's so much going on. That is 240 and 244. So you have the Michael Caine and Sylvester Stallone.
soon became clear that Roberto and Ken had very different ideas about what the hotel should look like and actually feel like as a customer checking in. After all, it seems clear that with a name like Hotel Celebrity, there is a certain weight of expectation.
I would say Roberto and I are chalk and cheese. I'm the accountant, yeah? I'm the paperwork guy.
I don't want to say his job is boring, but it is.
My fun relief, if you like, is the theming of the hotel.
Sometimes he chooses people that nobody knows of.
Ken called me in originally because he was finding competition from other hotels in the area very tough. You could get some very good deals in Bournemouth, and Ken wanted to find a way to improve the customer experience without raising his room rates, which is quite a big ask.
A sensible businessman would not buy a hotel in Bournemouth. Failure rates are high, profits are low. There's only 2 hotels on this road that haven't gone bust in the last 5 years.
A year and a half ago, in need of advice on how to stand out from the tough competition, Ken called in the help of Alex Polizzi.
I don't think it'll be any surprise to hear that I'm not an enormous fan of the themed hotel. But I should reserve judgment until I get there.
If we get it wrong, we lose everything. It's very important we get it right.
It's not a very glamorous building. It doesn't quite match with its name, Hotel Celebrity. This clearly isn't a celebrity hangout, let's put it that way. Hi, I'm Alex Polizzi.
I'm Roberto, nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you, and I'm checking in.
Yeah, well, you would have Ken Dodd room.
Will I?
Yes, you will. All right, so.
Rooms at Hotel Celebrity start at £28 per night, depending on the season.
It's basically a working people's hotel, working people's rates, and what we offer is the kind of things that working people want.
Nice big bed.
Yeah.
This is a top-end room. Is this your nicest room?
This is our superior room, yes. So this is the top end.
Okay, if you're happy for me to, I'd love to look at 3 or 4 other rooms.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's a room I prefer that's empty, I'll let you know and we'll swap over. Well, I'm sure that Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt, were they aware of this homage to their careers to date, would be thrilled, touched and thrilled to be here represented in this manner, in these glamorous surroundings. This is one example where they haven't renovated, but they've still put up the posters. I just don't get it. The money spent on posters could have been put to better use, as far as I'm concerned.
Celebrity Hotel is a bit of an escapism for Ken. I think he found something to entertain himself with.
I just leave him what he wanted to do, because then it gives him something to do while he's not in his paperwork.
Next on Alex's Walk of Fame, the David Bowie room.
So this is another room that's done to more, well, it's done to the Ken Dodd standard. So this is just as nice as my room, with the enormous bonus of not having Ken Dodd looking down on me. I think given the option, I know who I'd rather spend the night with.
After a quick stop via reception to change rooms.
So, darling, I have decided I would rather sleep with David Bowie rather than Ken Dodd.
All right, okay.
Yes?
Yeah. All right then. Well,
thank you.
Enjoy.
Next, the hotel's Casablanca lounge.
I really don't like this room. I hate the furniture, which is all clumpy. I hate the lighting. This isn't a room I'd choose to sit in. The theming has failed. Let's have a look at the menu. There's nothing here that adds into the kind of celebrity identity, which seems like an obvious mistake. This is one place where you could quite easily shoehorn in some celebrity references. And a definite mismatch with the style of the restaurant, which is certainly, I'm sure, supposed to be pretty glamorous.
While Alex inspects, Ken is concerned.
If Alex comes in and says, actually, I don't like the concept of celebrity theme and scrap the whole thing, then we basically are going to go nowhere, yeah?
Will Alex enter into the celebrity spirit?
Good afternoon, Hotel Celebrity. Roberto speaking. How may I help you?
18 months ago, the hotel inspector arrived at Hotel Celebrity in Bournemouth, and she wasn't starstruck.
Okay, we have Sophia Loren, or alternatively, Johnny Cash.
They've embarked on this weird and wacky project of putting pop stars' names on rooms. Gosh, hip hop and rap, the whole genres, only get one room between them. And there's too much room stock for me to make a significant difference, so I'm going to steer well clear of that.
Owner Ken Robbins wants help providing his guests with an improved customer experience, but his celebrity theme is so far failing to sparkle.
I mean, he came up with some ideas of wallpaper that were pink and silver, and they were weird, honestly, and I like weird, you know, so if I didn't like them, it's because they were very, very weird.
Personally, I wouldn't like to have this kind of colors, which I've already told him that, but he's determined to do that kind of colors, so.
Guests at the hotel are offered a full buffet breakfast as part of their stay.
I do like to have a good crack of eggs, actually, especially when I'm angry. Does it turn you on?
Alex probably, she's more of sort of scrambled eggs and salmon girl. So I don't know if she liked, you know, eat as much as like. She's very slim, so probably she looks after her figure, so she wouldn't go probably for the fried eggs.
It's not often I'm reduced to toast, but I think this might be the occasion.
It's all self-service. We offer the normal cereals and what have you, fruit, a full-cooked breakfast, toast.
Oh my goodness. What happened to this piece of toast? Well, I'm sure it's not supposed to be like that. I mean, look how this comes out. I mean, that can't be good for you.
It's not a luxury breakfast.
It's a bit cold and miserable as a breakfast room. I'm not madly keen on it. I always think breakfast is the last meal people have before they leave, and you want to give a good impression. It's adequate, but that's all.
Fueled by a round of toast, Alex goes in search of her hosts.
So you've been here, what, 5? So is it 5 years over?
Yeah, I took it back in 2010.
And how much have you spent overall, would you say?
I've spent more on the hotel since I bought it than I paid for it. We must have spent close on to £1 million in terms of doing the place up.
Satisfied she's seen enough, Alex sits them down to talk them through the changes she'd like to see.
I think of celebrity as being your identity rather than a theme. I think themes are a bit naff, but I think it's good to have an identity, and it's good to have something to make you stand out from the crowd. Everything I want to do is about it being both fun and sexy. Honestly, if it were my place, I would bring a touch of Hollywood to Bournemouth. I would have, you know, pink flamingos and plastic palm trees, and show that it's a laugh. I mean, it's obviously not to be taken seriously. You can afford to just be a bit playful, I think. You know, so that you're being ironic about it.
Yeah, that's important.
I think so.
One area she feels she can make fast, effective changes with is food. She wants to inject some glamour into the menu.
I'd love to see a steak Winslet on the menu, or Uma Thermidor, or, you know, any of the other silly names that one might come up with. We know it's got proven track record, that kind of thing. You know, Hard Rock Cafe, Planet Hollywood, they all work. And they work because it's kind of, again, it's that playful concept.
Alex believes an overhaul of the lounge and restaurant will tempt in more trade.
What I'd love to do, if you allow me to, is to take that on as my part of the project and make it a really fun, glamorous place to eat.
We've got some practical things to go through, but...
Quite a few, I imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yes.
Good. Yeah?
Ken is very quiet, so I don't really know what is going on in his brain at the moment. I'm sure he's listening and something will be done.
The advice seems to have sunk in. Ken's arranged a focus group to help inspire more fun across the whole hotel.
Dear guests, join hotel management for a coffee and a chat. Share your feedback and ideas and help us to help you. Many thanks. So, straight to the point, and probably to be curious people.
Alex wanted Ken to think glamorous and sexy to help his hotel stand out from the crowd.
So our offer is a celebrity hotel. Something that maybe is related with our identity. Is there anything that you wanted us to offer and we didn't?
You don't have, in the rooms, you don't have toiletries as such. You've got anonymous squeeze bottle, general shower, shampoo stuff. I don't see why you cannot produce your own brand name.
Okay, so branding the toiletries, okay, that's something that we can look at.
I've just got to make him see this hotel as I see it and as guests might see it. And I think he's so close to the coalface, it's that typical thing, that he can't see it clearly anymore.
Theme weekends or theme nights to sort of cater for stars, celebrities, pop groups or whatever. That might be another way.
So it's a social event.
That's right, that's it. I mean, the 40s and 20s are now taking off again.
Alex was also keen for the hotel's food offering to be more exciting, so Ken and Roberto get to work, adding some much-needed celebrity glamour into the new menu.
So we've got the names of all the stars in the rooms and the dishes, so we've got to look at. Right. So who do we fancy as a steak man? Alex wanted a more fun approach. We've got Willis, Schwarzenegger, Stallone. I don't want to do a pun on names. Willis steak. Lots of blood. He's always got lots of blood on his T-shirt, hasn't he? Sausage and mash has got to be Michael Caine. Why? Eh? He's a London boy, isn't he? If the pun was funny, it would work. A Steven Spielberger is not a clever pun. It's simply using a similar linked name. Not to Arabia's shepherd's pie, because he was in the Middle East and it's too hot for cows, so they have sheep.
Ken is quite a serious man, and I'm not entirely sure that that sense of fun is innate to him. He's made an enormous effort to decorate this hotel with posters and with memorabilia, and yet there's not much light-heartedness here.
I'm more interested in linking what kind of a dish would you imagine that person eating or has eaten in a film. Eddie Murphy, what do we associate with Eddie Murphy? Something spicy.
Most of them, I cannot personally see the connection. I would have liked to be something more, tongue-in-cheek humor. Dolly Parton, breast of chicken. No?
And what you don't want to do is upset a fan by making fun of the person they,
No, but I don't think it would get upset. Would you? I think it's taking things too seriously.
Fish and chips. Who's fishy?
I don't know what is Ken's ideas.
But the menu's just the beginning. Next, Alex shakes up the bar.
Shake it a bit? Yeah. Right, together.
The Tom Cruise moment.
And the hotel prepares for movie night.
Hi, I'm Danny Zuko.
Hi, Danny.
"18 months ago, Alex Polizzi checked in at Hotel Celebrity in Bournemouth, where she discovered a theme lacking the necessary Hollywood glitz. And an owner and manager with differing views of how to inject some much-needed sparkle.
I'd like to keep the logo.
I wouldn't.
It's difficult for me to agree to something I don't want to agree to.
Because the decision comes from him, it's like coming from God.
I think Ken has very specific ideas of how he likes things done. For it to be better, he has to think bigger.
We're a hotel for working people who drive a Ford rather than a Rolls Royce, you know what I mean? We don't do posh.
Having conjured up some new ideas for the menu, Alex now wants them to bring the bar up to the same standard.
I think cocktails are a really easy way for them to inject fun. They already have all the ingredients, they have a bar, they have Roberto, who's perfectly capable of mixing up a basic cocktail.
To prove class is no barrier when it comes to a taste for the high life, Alex has drafted in UK Bartender of the Year, James Fowler.
So I think we should kind of make a signature cocktail for the,
Yes.
for the hotel.
Yeah.
I guess firstly, kind of know what drinks you like to drink yourself, because we can get your personality into the drinks.
Yeah, it needs to be fruity, sweet.
Okay.
It needs to be sexy, yeah?
Yes. I think the idea of having the hotel celebrity, it could be a little bit more kit.
Shake it a bit.
Yeah.
Just going to combine it all together.
The Tom Cruise moment.
Yeah,
It looks lovely. It's quite exciting.
It's interesting watching them.
It's delicious.
It's going to be a lovely drink that you can offer to people on arrival.
That is, I can see working very well even for girls before hitting town. So we can just suggest that.
I don't include the hotel name into it, so I think a lot more kind of
Yes.
celebrity fizz, celebrity
fizz.
I quite like the celebrity fizz.
Yeah. So in terms of getting some theatre into your serves, you can take
You've got some great gear, darling.
and then you can just kind of waft it up, and then they just get it.
Oh my God. It's amazing.
To show locals the hotel is ready to embrace its new identity, Alex wants the boys to hold a film night. It'll be a perfect opportunity to show off the celebrity-themed food and new cocktail menu, plus Alex's bar and restaurant makeover.
My idea being that we could show a movie on a big screen. What would be nice to do is then to theme it up to the max. The main points for me is that you remember what we've been talking about today and that it's that sense of fun and playfulness.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Done.
Good.
Alex's team have been working on her redesign of the restaurant. But with the big night approaching, there's still the small matter of deciding what film to show.
The three requirements are: it's got to be intergenerational, it's got to have audience participation, it's got to be fun.
Right.
What about a stage show like Les Miserables, something like that?
Nah. I think probably a musical it would be the answer, because then you get the film, but then you get the sing-along, so people are going to just stand up and do things.
What's that? Grease. Everybody knows the songs.
Well, Ken had a good idea. Yeah, I was shocked.
And you will get people who will get up and dance rock and roll.
We decided to go for a musical, so you can incorporate the film side of it, the music side of it, and the choreography and the fun.
But is Ken in danger of taking the fun theme a little too far?
I was thinking of a drag act. He will get everybody involved and he'll know the song.
We will have a drag queen. I'm looking forward to organising that.
After picking up some props for the film party, last-minute preparations are underway as the guest of honour arrives.
What I felt last time I was here was that this was a hotel with a very distinct identity, and that identity needs to be enhanced and reinforced, and Ken needed to inject a sense of fun into the place. And I'm not entirely sure that that sense of fun is innate to him. I think the idea of having the hotel celebrity, it could be a little bit more glamorous. That's what I'm hoping to see. Nice to see you.
How are you?
First, Alex is met with some unexpected glamour in the function room.
Look at this. It looks fantastic. I thought this was such a miserable room to have breakfast in. This wasn't on the cards.
No, I know, but that, you know, Ken, when he starts, I mean, sometimes he needs a little bit push to change things. And I think you created a monster, because at some point I was like, can you just stop?
The man himself. Hello. Hi, darling. I'm so impressed.
Well, we thought we'd have a go.
I really think you've done a really good job, doll. I take my hat off to you. Should we go and look at the restaurant?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's nice.
So let's go and look together.
Casablanca Guest Lounge and the mismatched Divas Restaurant are now combined into one more spacious offering.
You know, I've stayed in a lot of three-star hotels, And I don't see anywhere as nice as this.
And the objective that we asked you've met of making sure that we've achieved this without actually having to change our rates.
What we wanted to do is make sure that as many people as possible eat dinner here.
Yeah.
So that you generate a bit more revenue without having to charge more money, and that revenue can then go to improving the rooms. Okay, fantastic. I do like the banquette.
And the mirrors are really nice.
Good, I'm glad
really,
you're pleased.
Yeah, they're really good, fun.
I'm glad you mentioned the word fun, because that was a lot of what we talked about, was how to inject fun into this. Well, Ken is a much happier, more relaxed man this time round than when I last saw him. Maybe it's just that he trusts me more. I think he sees the point of what I was saying. He himself says that he just needed a kick up the bottom. And I'm glad I could provide that for him.
It's just hours before the Greece-themed party begins.
Anything else you want me to do for you?
Well, we need to hoover.
Yes, I can hoover. I can hoover.
In the kitchen, Rona's preparing the new-look celebrity menu.
Hopefully, we will do more of these in the future. Cross the fingers that we can have more parties to come. And Ken's quite good in dancing, so yeah, he might dance.
As Alex attempts to write a new chapter in the hotel's history, can Ken and Roberto prove Greece is the word?
Oh, look at you two. You look great.
You must be Alex.
I am.
Hi, I'm Danny Zuko.
Hi, Danny.
A lot of big ladies tonight.
Takes you out of your normal life. You end up wearing a silly wig.
With the special guest compere ready to wow the crowd, Ken's leaving nothing to chance.
And microphone, have you got? Or do you
I've
know?
got one up there, yeah.
You've tested it?
I tested it, yeah.
Good man. Yeah. I'll take
Electrically.
Even Rona's been let out of the kitchen to join in the fun.
Hey, you look good.
Getting squared away.
Hi, darling. How are you? How are you? Are you pleased with everything? Yes?
Very much, yeah.
Good. Ken has done such a good job. Ken and Roberto. Yes. I'm here.
With the film underway, there's just the new celebrity-themed food and cocktail menu to check.
Each of our dish is tongue-in-cheek named after one of our celebrity-themed rooms. Jude Law's soup.
I researched all that on the internet, and I picked out what they'd said about food, and then we tied those up to the menu choices.
Sinatra's beef lasagna.
Yeah.
Oh, Blue Eyes like beef lasagna, did he? Oh. Let's talk about your cocktail menu. What have you made me here?
It's a cosmopolitan.
It's a Snoop Dogg's cosmopolitan. Yeah. Yummy. When did you launch that?
We launched that last week.
This would work for me. Well done.
There you go.
Honestly, darling, this does look so much nicer.
The entertainment's going down equally well.
The title of the hotel, Celebrity, it should be a bit fun.
Nothing like this around Bournemouth. We've been out to quite a few nights out being students, and this is completely unique.
It was nice watching Roberto making a fool of himself with Sheila. That was fun. He's got more balls than I have.
I think Ken has really got the idea of having fun here. It's all very well being earnest, you know, with enormous goodwill towards his guests, but he wants to add an element of glamour to Bournemouth, and he needs to work harder at that. I think he's definitely shown me he is.
There's no harm in having a little bit more of an outgoing decor, a little bit more of an outgoing approach, and it's something I'm being pulled along with, yeah.
18 months on, and Alex is back in Bournemouth to visit Hotel Celebrity. She's keen to see if some of her playful suggestions for increasing profits have stood the test of time with the less than playful owner.
So here I am, back at the Hotel Celebrity. The exterior looks more or less the same as last time I was here. I felt as if Ken was missing a big opportunity to offer more to his customers. After all, if you're going to go down the route of theming your hotel, you might as well go all out.
Good afternoon, Hotel Celebrity. Roberto speaking. How may I help you?
I'm really keen to find out if the celebrity-themed restaurant is still going strong.
When Alex came, it was her suggestion that we theme the menu with the names of stars. So you didn't just have a soup, you had Jude Law soup, yeah?
They like to eat Johnny Depp a lot, the ladies.
Her idea has proved to be very successful. People like it.
And also whether they're still doing the cocktails. But most of all, I want to see if there's an element of fun in this place. After all, we are in Bournemouth. I want to see a place with a smile on its face.
Ken doesn't like the word fun. So Ken is not having fun, but he's enjoying himself. So I suppose he's happy.
The exterior may look the same, but inside, Alex is about to find out there's been a big change, with who's now in charge.
We've physically moved out of the hotel. Roberto runs the hotel. It's a little bit more relaxed as well. I think...
That's because you've gone.
Probably.
Roberto, hi, darling.
Hi, how are you?
Very good, lovely to see you. Mwah.
Nice to see you too.
How's business?
Busy. Very
Is
good.
it?
Yeah. It's been really busy, which is great. Do you remember my little office there? I used to share with Ken, now it's all mine.
Where's Ken gone?
He moved out.
So is Ken really leaving you to it now?
Well, yeah, it is.
So you're a proper, real hotel manager.
I'm a proper manager, believe it or not.
Yay! I love it. Good for you. Okay, well, show me some of the stuff you've done. I'm longing to see. Yeah. Let's go. Good, thank you.
Alex's first discovery is that the part of the hotel that was once the family home is now being turned into deluxe new hotel bedrooms. But even though Ken's no longer on the premises, has he really managed to hand over the reins to Roberto?
My involvement is much reduced. I can't see it reducing much further unless I was in my grave. then I might step back a bit.
Proving that old habits die hard, Ken has appeared. Keen to know exactly what Alex has planned to help build on the improvements at the hotel.
So I've been thinking about what I could do to improve your already very good occupancy, and if I had another idea to throw into the hat. I know that Bournemouth has a thriving stag and hens market. I've invited reps round who actually book parties for large groups of men and women. I'd love you to show them around the hotel, sell it to them, and then I've got a little group of hens too to come and try out your cocktail.
Okay. Been practicing.
I just think we need to do whatever we can to attract some of this business here. I thought it's always nice block bookings, isn't it? And it's nice to be on these people's radars. And you've got such a nice bar.
Yeah, it is.
It's such a fab space. Great, okay?
Great, let's go.
I think they're here already, so let's go and let me introduce you.
But as the influential reps descend, is Roberto prepared to impress them? And will Ken take a back seat to let him cope with the onslaught of the boisterous hens?
Roberto is the manager. Hello.
18 months ago, Alex Polizzi visited the seaside resort of Bournemouth to see if she could inject some glitz and glamour into Hotel Celebrity.
Since Alex left, how was things? Since I let manic.
Alex has just dropped the bombshell that any minute some reps will arrive who could potentially bring a raft of new business to the hotel.
The plan now is to introduce some stag and hen do reps to the hotel to hopefully increase the occupancy. I mean, this is the holy grail of every hotelier, to be able to keep your rates up and to be able to increase occupancy too. I think the reps are going to be pleasantly surprised by how much they can get for their money in this hotel. I mean, there's this lovely restaurant, there's a fab bar, a nice cocktail list. The rooms are pretty good, especially considering what they're charging for them. I think this is a stag or hen's dream.
The hotel's got to be right. Because otherwise, if the hotel's not right, the customer doesn't like it. I haven't been asked for that before.
Matt, Kate. Hi, Don. I wanted to introduce you to Ken, who's the owner of the hotel.
Hi, Ken. Nice to meet you.
And Roberto, who is the hotel manager.
Hi, Roberto. Lovely to meet you.
To convince you that this is somewhere perfect to have stag and hen do's, I'm going to encourage Roberto to show them around.
Super.
Yes?
Guys, thanks very much. Great.
Thank you. Good.
Yeah.
Securing a place on the Rep's radar could significantly boost revenue at Hotel Celebrity. So for Roberto, it's time to shine.
That's our Hollywood suite. What do you make of the venue? Do you like it?
Yeah, this is great space,
Yeah.
And there's a lot you could do with this, with
Yeah.
parties, very much so, yeah.
Glad you like it, and now I can show you the birdcage lounge bar. It's quite nice and modern with a little alcove there, and that's the Audrey Hepburn corner.
He's a very personable guy, Roberto,
He's a
isn't
very
he?
personable guy, and he obviously loves his new,
Role.
more responsible role.
Which is the most popular room?
Well, let's see how he manages this one.
Well, David Bowie is really, really popular.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Very popular.
It's a lovely bright room and perfect for ladies getting ready for their hen parties.
Meanwhile, the fun-hungry hens begin to arrive downstairs, and it's down to Roberto to prove to the Reps he can put on a good show.
Ladies! First of all, ladies, this is Ken. He's the owner of the hotel. Roberto is the manager.
Hi, girls.
And we've got Kate and Matt, who are reps who help book parties for hens and stags. What I'm hoping to find out is, what you think of this as a hen venue.
I like the kind of American diner type feel with the 50s icons. I think that's really cool.
Hopefully you'll agree this is kind of glitzy but not too tacky.
Yes. Yeah.
I mean, it's kind of the right side.
With first impressions proving positive, the hens get down to business drinking cocktails. But will Roberto be left in charge of the fun, or will Ken intervene?
First of all, who's the hen here? Okay, well, I got that from this here, so I'll make sure that your cocktail is stronger than the others, all right?
And I'm making a vote for anything with vodka in it.
While Roberto shakes up a storm, Ken can't resist giving the hens a scintillating hotel tour.
We come through to the restaurant, a sprung dance floor, so the real McCoy. So I created a museum for a fictional character.
Oh, really? How clever.
It's a bit like making the Taj Mahal out of matchsticks.
Meanwhile, Alex talks numbers with the reps.
Why do you think that Bournemouth is so popular?
There's so many bars and clubs for people to go to, so it keeps generally most groups very happy.
How many hens do you deal with in a year?
We'll actually have 40,000 people on our events this year. Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Last year there was £1.2 million spent in Bournemouth by stag and hen do's. 500 grand of that was on booze.
Yeah, and I mean, people do drink on hens and stags. We can't get away from that. You'll only ever hear about the bad ones.
Also, you only seem to notice the ones in an airport or something. They're
Exactly.
all in the
dressed in a mankini or whatever.
Yes.
Different age groups in a party.
What did you think?
It was great. Very nice.
Actually, a lot of places that are designed for stag and hens are pretty run down. You get a really different impression when you come in here. It's looked after and cared about.
That's yours. Well, it's a mojito with a twist. There's the twist.
Afternoon drink.
Oh, that's delicious.
With the extra large measures, the hens may be in good spirits. But have Roberto and Ken done enough to secure a section of Bournemouth's lucrative stag and hen market?
Do you think that this hotel could tap into the stag and hen market?
Definitely. This hotel has everything that stay and hen groups look for. It's clean, it's tidy, it's well managed by Roberto. He seems a great, friendly guy. You know, and it's very unique as well, the hotel.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, right now this hotel can offer, say, food, bed and breakfast, hen parties, but it actually could offer a huge amount more. It could offer, in essence, the whole hen party experience. And bar the nightclub, this hotel could actually offer pretty much all of it. So from that point of view, it's winner. Yeah.
Thank you so much, both of you. Really appreciate your time. Thanks.
Cocktails consumed. Before she departs, Alex is in for a surprise of her own.
There was such good response from my two reps and from that hen party. But I must say, you know, I think you've made a really good decision to trust Roberto. The building and you really suit each other, I have to say.
Yeah.
And I think it's in very safe hands. Clearly on the right path, and I shan't be teaching my grandmother how to suck eggs. So all I wanted to say to you is, congratulations.
It's very kind of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well done, both of you.
We did make one improvement to the restaurant you left us with. The menu.
Oh, what have you done?
Which we dedicated it to the person who developed it for us.
Oh my gosh, there I am. I'm really flattered. Thank you so much. I really am. That's very, very nice of you. I think it's gone incredibly well today. I think Ken and Roberto are pretty impressive as a double act. And you know, that's evidenced by how enthusiastically our test group have embraced the hotel celebrity.
When Alex told us there were some hens waiting for me for some cocktail making, I was a bit nervous because I wasn't expecting it to happen, but I mean, it was nice.
Puts you under a bit of pressure.
Yeah,
And you enjoy
that's
it.
all right. That's all right.
Hopefully, they'll now begin to play their part in the Bournemouth stag and hen scene.
Then have a positive feedback from her is a big boost in confidence for me as well.
I would say that every change they've made since my last visit is very positive. In fact, I think they've improved the standards here considerably. I wish them every luck in the world. They deserve it.
She's a very bubbly person. Reminds me of my wife, so yeah, it's great to see her.
Your wife won't be happy to listen to this. Anyway.